In this Pokemon Nuzlocke, everything is randomized to be the most difficult it can be, and so far, I've lost multiple attempts. Having bad starter picks and subpar encounters have led to most losses, and despite the bad luck, the beginning of this run turned out to be a lot better than I expected. Here's how it went. I think today, we're going to make a lot of progress, because here's the thing, we have a stacked team. It may just be a Sceptile, however, we do get a brand new encounter right now, and we should be able to take on the totem realistically and not lose. And we potentially could get off this island today. So let's go get an encounter. What happened to the team? One Articuno. Okay, this is the Howley City. I can never say it correctly, but we're in the city and we do get an encounter here. There are a couple locations to do it, but I think this grass right here will give me something to help Sceptile. Something. That would be a very nice help. Yes, that would be. The question is, can I catch it? Gay deer. Is that in the lore? Oh, I have gray balls. Okay, maybe. Hey, maybe. Okay, that's a good start. That's a great start, actually. No, no! We need this to get through the run. Come on. Oh my God! Yes! What do we name it, chat? I feel like if I name it gay deer, people are gonna get mad. I can't name it queer deer, chat. I feel like I really can't name it that. Let them get mad, chat. This is my job. Okay, so this is like kind of like a double entendre type of thing. So it's John Deere because it's a triple entendre because I'm John. And it's also based on John Deere, the tractors, but it's with a G, which also sounds like a J, which is gay. So it'd be gay John Deere. Everyone wins. Or you could say it was Gone Deere, which means that eventually it's going to die, which is extremely homophobic. So whoever kills Xerneas, lore-based, is the most homophobic Pokemon in the game. Well, this is a really great start to the day. Surely it won't get way worse later on. It's not rigged, chat. I will not pull up my mods folder, but it is definitely not fake. I also want to check Xerneas because I want to see what its ability, well, no, I know its ability, what its thing is, and what its item, if it has one. Oh, it actually does have an item. Wow. All right, let's see. What item do you have? Cool. Its moveset is not great, but we'll learn. Okay, let's fight some Team Skull Grunts. I think I can handle it. I got a Xerneas now. Not the greatest moveset, but it's, you know, it's a legendary. I think it'll survive. Champion?
Hey John, check this out.
I don't want to. Oh no. Champion competitive. We're back in 2012. Light screen it? I don't know how helpful that's actually gonna be, but I'm down. I'm scouting to see if it has an ice move. Well, I mean, I have to swap into Megant. I mean, I guess I could take down, but its defense is so insane when a Mega Drain will knock it out, right? I have light screen out. I think realistically, I'm fine. Ah, wow, what a great turn. That's the old brain working OT. Champion Joe. We found out who Joe is, finally. Let's fight Captain Lima, which listen, I have Needle Arm now. I'm a little bit stronger. I'm a little bit smarter. Maybe we make it through. It is 3 Pokemon. Scizor. Also, I think this is a great time to bring up when you have special battles like this, because this is considered to be an important trainer. Not only do they get 1 more Pokemon than they normally do, the EV spreads carry over. And for a decent majority of them, they have 100 EVs or 252 EVs in a specific stat. I don't know what it is, but we'll figure it out. And by the way, I didn't set that in the randomizer. That's just how the game is. Hey, baby step. Oh, no. Oh, that's bad. Slow and steady wins the race, chat. Pursuit. And here's the thing. A lot of people would be like, oh, John, why didn't you level up for this battle? One, I'm almost level 20, which is the level cap for the second totem. There's also nothing we can do against the Scizor. This is just the game. Does he have a potion? Why would you put that energy out? Okay, but here's the thing. Deer probably doesn't have it, but at least it has Fairy Aura. Man, that was decent. Oh no. You guys like starters? Takedown is 2 times resisted. Yeah, true. But I also take damage. Wait, I just found a loophole, chat. I found a way to use takedown without taking damage. These hacks will bring us to victory. No way. No way. Okay, I lived on 1. Okay, if I knocked myself out, I would have ended stream. Well, that was fun. Scissor's homophobic, and you know what's the worst part? Is Scizor is my favorite Pokemon. That was before I found out about the allegations. We're never gonna see a totem this stream. That's a really negative mindset. And may I suggest having a little bit of optimism? You're probably right, but what happened to believers? Run number 4, new starters. Sceptile was great, just not great enough. So let's see what we get instead. I can't believe it, chat. We've done it. We got a cast form. There are so many options. Sunny, rainy, windy, normal with the weird looking boobs on the front. Mew is also there. Well, to no surprise, Mew. Mew is the choice. The benefit of that is that it's going to learn every single TM that we throw at it. Not complaining about that in the slightest. However, early on, I don't know how good it's going to be. Because I've had it early on in plenty of Nuzlocks before, so that's not like new to me. But this might be the earliest I've ever had one. I don't recall ever having a starter Mew. Radio. Battle with how? If you, okay, I almost just manifested something really bad, so I'm not gonna say it. But hypothetically, if you have a ghost type, we lose. That's not a ghost type. And that's an easy thing to beat. I'm not a fan of that. Okay, we're good. I was worried about Howl Bite. That would have been really bad because I feel like it's low enough of a level to no bite. New encounter, something to help Mew, because without it, Mew is dust. I'm gonna entertain it, but it's gonna be really hard to find a scenario where this is gonna be even remotely useful. Broken automaton, so true. What do I name this Chingling? Ding dong. It's modest. Wait, what were his moves? Oh yeah, we're screwed. Another Howl battle. 2 normal type attacks. Rapid pound. That's easy. That's free. I will punch that little thing. Dumb little balloon. That was a great play. Can I knock you out now? Okay, so I have to swap. Ooh! Huge play. Aw. No! Take dog! He's in training. Vespiquen is really bad. If it has attack order, see you later. I think I'm just gonna wrap. Because if I swap out, it gets rid of wrap, right? But now there's the option of poison sting. We're gonna ride it out. We're gonna ride it out for... We're gonna swap right now. Why? Every time! I didn't even care that it's synchronized. I just wanna know that so far in all these attempts, How has had the perfect counter for everything. And I feel like the only times I've won is sheer luck. There's a minuscule chance of winning, but with a little bit of optimism, we can make it through. We're saved. Don't. I don't want to get rid of him. I was confused. I didn't want to hit myself. We won! But at what cost? That poor bell, never to ring again. Although it is sad that we did lose Chingling, we do have potential to get another encounter. I say potential because, you know, sometimes it doesn't work our way, but we at least have the opportunity to do so. Okay, new encounter. Master Ball? Look, that's my second Lucky Punch. Now we're gonna get a Chansey, yeah, okay. What is our encounter? Come on! Come on! Are you joking? Yeah, fine, Happini. You can be on the team. You're putting us so much trouble for very obviously wanting to be on the team. Happini, I guess. Punchy on the team. Okay, we can use this on Mew. This has a lot of potential. Oh my, oh, little Lunala, okay? Happini can learn Moongeist Beam. I don't even care if it's useful or not. I just need to see Happini use Moongeist Beam. All right, teacher, it's time to perish. Last time, it was really, I don't even know what I fought, but I won so easily. Now what? An Electivire, very intimidating. However, we have Happini, Moongeist Beam. It did nothing. It's okay, baby, you did your best. We do get one more TM. Like before the totem. I think we had one, maybe two TMs before the totem. Could we get some good stuff? I'm a firm believer we wouldn't have got through that without Punchy. We once again beat the trainer school, which I would like to think a lot of doubters said I could never do it. Here we are. When you got your license, did you take driver's ed or did you drive with someone? No, I took driver's ed. And I took it with a person in my class, and she didn't like me. And I don't think my driving instructor did either, because I wasn't good at driving, but that's kind of the whole point of driver's ed. So for example, one time, you start off with like these sessions just one-on-one with your driving instructor. And then like sometimes you go with your like buddy that you're signed up with. The first time I drove with the driving instructor, we just did back roads. And they're like, all right, we're gonna do some highway driving. Now keep in mind, the only experience I had up until that point was driving in a parking lot once with my mom. So naturally, when she's like, do you wanna go 60 miles an hour? I'm like, nah. I'm pretty used to 5. So I'm like, I'm not really experienced in that. She's like, okay. Well, how about we take a back road? And we take the back road, and I was scared to even go 30 miles an hour, so I was going 20 miles an hour. Back roads are known for being not populated, and I still had to pull over because there was a line of like 5 cars behind me. The second time I went driving though, it was one-on-one with the teacher, and that's why I got a little bit more comfortable. I started driving the actual speed limit, right? And so we drove around and we stopped at the end. I felt like I drove so well after driving for like, I don't know, like 30 minutes or whatever. She's like, okay, just park at that convenience store and we'll swap over and I'll drive us back. I'm like, okay, cool. The convenience store is like kind of weird. It's almost like on a hill in a way. So it's parking lot in front of the convenience store. The mom and pop convenience store is like on this asphalt hill, and I park in front of it and I turn and look at her. I'm like, yeah, I think I did pretty well today. She's like, okay, well, just put it in park. And instead of pressing the brake, I pressed the gas and almost drove my car through the convenience store. And she brake checks it and we both go. And I turn and look at her and I'm like, I'll see you next week. But I'd like to say, I have my license, and I would like to think I drive pretty well. I've only been in one bad accident only. In my defense, it wasn't my fault, and it almost went really bad. I was leaving, I was hanging out with a friend up north, driving out of the mall, pulled out of my parking space, went down like 2 aisles. All of a sudden, this car comes racing across. Boom! Smashed right into the passenger door. I'm like, oh, that's not good. Keep in mind, I'm going like 15 miles an hour. It's a parking lot, right? They were going like 30. I hit their passenger door. I'm fine. My airbags didn't go off. I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm upset, obviously, but first things first, I'm good. Let's check on them. So I collect myself, calm myself down a little bit, open the door, and step out. Keep in mind, it's downpouring while this is going on. as I look up at their car, the guy in the passenger seat gets out and he's coming towards me, pulling up his pants. And he starts coming up to me and he goes like this. Keep in mind, this guy is like 6'4", and he goes, "You got a problem with me?" And he gets up in my face, chat. And the only thing that could come out of my mouth, I honestly kind of blanked out in this moment. I was trying to say, "Are you okay?" But I said, "Are you good?" Which is not the same thing. That's instigating. He's like flipping out at me and he's like grunting like he wants to hit me so bad, which is crazy because I was doing everything normal. Keep in mind, just for clarification, so I'm going through the parking lot, 15 miles an hour. They blew through a stop sign. They just floored it through a stop sign and I just collided with them, right? So in this situation, it's not my fault. There are police officers and witnesses. I was cleared of any problem by my insurance company. He storms over to the car. My adrenaline was kind of high from the crash and I was like, okay, I think I'm cool though. Like it's fine. We'll figure it out. And then he goes over to the passenger and he starts hammering into the dashboard. He's like, you can hear him just punching the dashboard as hard as he can. And that made me so anxious. I got so scared. I'm like, this guy's gonna kill me. And then his girlfriend who was driving, or his wife, I don't know, gets out and she comes up to me and I do the same thing. I'm like, "Hey, are you okay?" And she's like, "Yeah, can you just pay me?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" She's like, "Have you called the cops yet?" I'm like, "No." She's like, "Okay, well, can you just give us money so we can go?" And I literally looked at her. No, there's nothing else I could say other than no. There was not a single other word that came out of my mouth other than the word no. Because I was just so blown away that was just the first, it wasn't like, "Are you okay?" It was just like, "Can you just pay me the cost?" Like, I destroyed their car. Their door was bent in half. Then they just drove off. And I was like, okay, well, this isn't good. And so I called my friend. I'm like, I don't know what to do. Like, I just got into an accident. And so I ended up calling the cops. And then a guy came over. He's like, "Hey, we saw the whole thing. We've got you." His name was Mark. Shout out to Mark. Mark's a real one. And he stayed around until the police officer came, and then he gave a witness. And he's like, "Hey, just text me if anything, if they try to take you to court," which I didn't even think about. But when he said that, I was like, oh, right. As I'm typing he puts his phone number in, I type his name in. I accidentally spelled his name Narc instead of Mark. And I literally said to him, I was like, "Oh man, I spelled your name Narc instead of Mark." And I looked at him like, technically, it's still right. And then I left. I never talked to him again, but hey, Mark had my back. Hey, let's get a new encounter. We're in needing of something that's not a normal attacking move and round and pink and small. Are you kidding me? There's no way. There is no way. I am being cursed by bees. That's it. You've made me madder than ever. It's time to unleash my final form. Ah! Hold on. Ah! Perish! Come on. Bee. Narc. We lost to Alima about an hour and a half ago. It's different now. We're stronger. We're smarter. That's still really not good. Turned into an actual drill. Okay, okay. Scared me. You scared me for a second there. I got a little worried. And now I'm a whole lot more worried. Okay. Okay, I'm fine. If I didn't have Moongeist Beam, we would have just lost. Which means it's Punchy's day! Obliterate! Yes! And with that, chat, we have now successfully made it further than we ever have. Is that impressive? No. No, it's not. But it is something. Now that we've completed all of that, we're on Route 2, which means we finally can get a brand new encounter. Here is the upside to that. You guys get to choose whether we get a shaky grass or we get a regular grass encounter. Naturally, you guys want the shaky grass. Let's see. What is our encounter? Another baby. Yes. Level 10 baby. What do we name a small mime, chat? I hate that this one made me even slightly chuckle. Mr. Baby is such a crazy name, especially since it's a girl. Mrs. Mr. Baby. Halloween Cemetery. We do get an encounter here. Something nice. That's great. It's just, how in the world are we gonna catch this, chat? Bonk. Hesmaquid, calm down. It's just a game. I will catch this. Okay, that didn't work. I'm out of ideas. Ah! Hit yourself! Hit yourself! No! Oh, wait, it's flying. I forgot. My bad. Hey, see, sometimes it pays off to not know your type coverages. No way! Yes! Bird time! What do we name a Tornadus? Tornadussy? Probably gonna avoid that one. Burbussy. I don't think we're gonna name it Burbussy. We've devolved as humans. Sandy Cave. Instantly get an encounter. All right, what do we get? Oh. Okay. Oh, Premier Ball. Bestie Ball. Bestie? Bestie! The Bestie Ball always works. Avery. We've done it, chat. Against all odds, we have made it to the first trial. This is probably the easiest part of the trial, is just getting through the trial. However, at the end, we do have to fight a totem, and that's where it starts getting a little bit difficult. The time has come. We are fighting our first totem in this challenge. Here's the thing, chat. Not only is it random, but its boost is also random. It can be any kind of boost. Normally, it's a special defense boost, I believe. What do we fight? Okay, that's fine. I believe that that's a double attack boost, which I know what you're saying. That's free, but here's the thing. One, I can't one-shot this. One thing that people forget about this is that it sends out an ally. The ally is also random. And this is why I bring it up. Okay. No more Pokemon will spawn. Upside, downside. It's a Celesteela. Drill Run? I guess. It's flying? I don't know, Ultra Bees. I just trusted you. I just believed. When have I ever used a Celesteela in my life? When have I been like, I'm gonna wake up today and use a Celesteela? That seems like a fun idea. Never! Cause it's stupid, it's ugly, it looks like it's from NASA! An absolutely terrifying Pokemon, but thankfully, not that big of a threat. We've done it, chat. We have beat our first totem. Admittedly, a very easy one. So now that we've beat the trial, we can now get an encounter. Typically I was gonna run into a little dust patch, but this is fine. Don't say it. Do not say it. Does not look like me. It doesn't. I refuse, chat. Look at me. Oh, hey guys, I'm playing Pokemon Violet now. Don't out me for playing Just Dance, okay? Sometimes I like to have a little fun. What do we name this? Sneak! How did you come up with that? That's so nice. Wow. I'm ready to have Nose Pass on my team. Ooh, I hate this Pokemon. It makes me so mad. Ooh, I hate this Pokemon so... Her shiny is gorgeous, no? No, it's not. It's ugly. Route number 3, you have the opportunity to pick between 2 different types of encounters. Number 1, we can go into the regular grass. Ew, yucky. Second, there's a flying something in the air. And the beauty of picking the flying one is that you get to see it when it comes down and you have like a split second to guess before you inevitably see it. But it's a fun little activity. What do we pick? The flying one is like 90% Spearow. Well, let's see if that's true. I think that's a little bit better than Spearow. Paradox Spearow. Oh, I do have T-Wave. Real. I'm confused. Not real. Okay. All right, game. And I can't because you have bite. I can't go into baby because you have bite. I can't go into punchy because punchy just sits there and does nothing. And quite frankly, this team is a disaster. I'm quite tired of it. Every time we encounter a Pokemon, one of them can't even muster the courage to not hit itself in confusion. And on the worst part of it, only half the Pokemon have moves. I'm quite tired of it. And additionally, and this is the worst, this is the bad time, and I'm just tired of everything. We did it. So what do we name an Aerodactyl? Smeef? No. See, here's the thing. That nickname is a once in a lifetime nickname, and you can't just like capitalize off of it every opportunity you want to. It doesn't work like that. Now let's name this Aerodactyl. Let me just put, how about this? How about this? Why don't I just not look and type something in, and then based on how it looks, because realistically it's not gonna be a readable word, we can then create the word. I'm not looking. Well, that didn't work out at all. Let's try it one more time. I look at it and I just see the word thigh. TGI Fridays. Yeah, I guess that's fine. I'm gonna add a little bit of flair to it. I'm gonna give it an exclamation point. Thank goodness it's Friday! He came barreling out of the atmosphere. Fell from space, baby. We do get a new encounter. I don't even know what it's a meadow. We can just skip. We can just head out of here if you want. Why am I just getting pink Pokemon? The girly pop run, true. Don't go EP time. We don't have game sync set up. Done. What do we name Muna? EP. I didn't even have a chance. I didn't even have a chance to speak. Encounter. God said no! What do we even do? Get in the ball. This is gonna be a hard one to convince. We're in a dire situation, chat. We only have 46 balls to catch it. Some might say this isn't possible, but keep in mind, I have dumb luck. And additionally, we did catch Tornadus, same catch rate. I could attack it one more time, but chat, at the end of the day, I think it goes up by 0.1% if I bring it down. Just a little bit more. We got him! We beat the game! Pack it up! I mean, statistically, we were more likely to catch it than to not catch it. I'm not naming it Arceus. Chat, why do we have to name every single Pokemon after it's Pokemon and then, you know... Arceus. Oh my god. What are you doing here in the cave? Yeah, that would have been way better than Arceus. Are you kidding me? Because here's the thing. If you catch a Mega, it's not holding the Mega Stone. So you can give a Mega an item